that restore and repair damaged joint tissue in your knees, hips, shoulders, and back.
If you have knee replacement surgery and then the knee is not yours and there's no guarantee that that's going to be successful.
QC Kinetics. Patients around the country are raving about the results. They're getting back their mobility, taking back their lives with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-667-5559. That's 414-667-5559. 414-667-5559.
Are you sick and tired of overpriced fish fries? I am. I recommend the fish fry at the Mine Shaft Restaurant in Hartford. WTMJ's John Mercure. The haddock fish fry is all you can eat, $8.99. You'll pay twice that at other restaurants. I love the Mine Shaft fish fry. After a long week, escape from your kitchen with a cold beverage and a delicious all-you-can-eat fish fry. Desserts are buy one, get one free, and a kids menu starts at $3.99. And those kids can safely play in the world-class game room, quietly set away from the dining area while you finish up your meal. Take your family to the Mine Shaft today for the all-you-can-eat haddock fish fry at just $8.99. It's an incredible value. That's a crazy low price. The Saturday breakfast buffet is all you can eat for under $10. The Mine Shaft in downtown Hartford, lots of seating, lots of close parking. Also in Oshkosh near the EAA. Dig into that all-you-can-eat haddock fish fry today, serving from 10:30. Arrive early, beat the rush. Google the Mine Shaft restaurant and enjoy that fish fry.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
Hello there. How are you on this Friday evening? We're poised and ready to have baseball happen. Milwaukee Brewers baseball. Rain is a little bit in the way in Pennsylvania with the Pittsburgh Pirates game, but we are in touch with the entire team, with Lane Grindle, Josh Maurer, and engineer Kent Sommerfeld. So at 6:10, in just 20 minutes, we will check back in to see what the weather status is for Milwaukee Brewers baseball. But in the meantime, I'm very happy to hang out with you for the next few minutes. We'll also do news at the top of the hour to keep you updated. So hang tight with us. And if you know me here on What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, I love to keep you entertained, updated, and this is one of those weekends. Oh my gosh, there is so much going on. And on Thursday mornings, I get to visit Wisconsin's Morning News, Vince Vitrano and Eric Bilstad. We talk about some of the events that are coming up. We call it the Weekend Trend. And if you text the word trend to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, text the word trend to 855-616-1620. You will see there are like 30 things that you can do today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But to give you a preview of some of the international things that you can do. We were joking around about the World Cup, and Eric Bilstad really wants to see some impromptu soccer games pop up because of all the international flair that we have this weekend. But these are some highlights from the Weekend Trend to help you decide what you want to do this weekend. We have Festa Italiana on the north end of the Summerfest grounds, Henry Meyer Festival Park there. And that is so much fun. I mean, immediately when I say that, don't you think of food?
Yeah, for sure.
You can eat my cannolis. Like, you can just graze your way through there. There's so much fun at Festa. And they have fireworks not only one night, but both nights, Friday and Saturday at 10:30. They've got their Festa Mass. They've got such a great lineup of live music. They have some traditional Italian music that you would think of. Like when you walk in, you will enjoy the sounds of the Sicilian Serenaders. You got the Russo brothers who are going to do some Louis Prima and some Rat Pack songs. Enzo and Stella, the Florentine Opera Company. Like, it's interesting to hear how much Italian culture has influenced music throughout the years. And how's this for an Italian name? Claire Sardina. Thunder of Lightning and Thunder. She is starting to make her summer appearances. So you will see her at Festa on Saturday. The Milwaukee Mandolin Orchestra has a Sunday performance. And there's a fella named Corey Pesaturo and his accordion. And on his poster it says revolutionizing accordion music. There's a kids pizza making contest. There's bocce ball. There will be a soccer tournament.
And Festa doesn't start till tomorrow night, but we've got Bastille
Friday,
days.
Saturday, and Sunday. Tonight is when you can get your Frenchy French on. Yeah. As you can see my dress, I have the Eiffel Tower imprinted on my my dress. I love a theme party. So all these cultural events that we have, they're big theme parties and you get to learn. It's great. So Bastille Days, does it get more photo worthy than a photo with the replica Eiffel Tower in Cathedral Square Park?
Done that.
And it's free. So you can just stroll around, and they always have a great lineup of live music as well. The Alliance Française is always there, so you can learn a little bonjour and merci beaucoup and
Sure, real good.
get a little French.
All right.
Or you can just eat, right?
Yeah, that too. And shop. And I also like, the revolution is such a theme this year. America 250 and then the French Revolution. So let's just lead into those revolutions. But another cultural that you can enjoy and sport, the Swedes came up with a lawn game called Cube. I watched a video to learn how to play it, and the two fellas said cube, but it's Kubb.
Okay.
So it involves stakes, and then you set this.
Oh, I've played this. I had to look it up. I played it.
These little wooden crown-looking things that are called the cubes, and then there's a king cube in the middle. And then you whip these sticks, they're called batons, to try and knock these cubes off.
Yeah.
It reminds me a little bit of Dainty, a little bit, if you know what that is in the German culture. So
The national championship.
yes, it's in Eau Claire, and it is right here, the cube capital of North America. And another description is part chess, part bowling, and part backyard battle. This truly is the U.S. Championship Saturday and Sunday. A quirky sport and maybe a one that you can learn. Did you actually try cube,
Yeah,
Vince? Were you
it's
good?
one of those where one person knows how to play in your group, and they're like, no, that's not, you didn't want to be there. I'm like, I didn't? I thought I'm supposed to knock that down. Right.
Can you get
No,
offsides
that's,
in cube?
I don't think so, but there are things you're supposed to do and not do, and you're like, where am I supposed to throw this now? Yeah, you want to knock that down.
Tell me what to do.
The hand-eye coordination. So it is, it is a little bit of bowling. You lean over and flip the stick like that. So stamp one more passport. The Milwaukee Dragon Boat Festival
That's right.
is back on Saturday, and it's in a different spot. Pancake and I were just talking about it. Pancake's going to go because it's early morning qualifying at 8 a.m., but the finals are at 1. But at 10 a.m. is the opening ceremony dragon dance. Just love that idea. But here's where you're going to find it. I always think of it in the lagoon. This is going to be on the south end of the Summerfest grounds. So your Midgate and Northgate, totally festa. So maybe a soccer game will break out between the Chinese and the Italians, Eric. But so that South Plaza is where they're going to be doing a lot of ceremonies, including Tai Chi, Chinese square dancing. But then the
awesome.
dragon boats are going to be on that south end of the Summerfest grounds. $5 to get in, but man, going to be a lot of fun there.
We
I
barely
literally
scratched
see, yeah.
the surface of what's happening this
100%.
weekend. Sandy has an incredible list. If you text the word trend to 855-616-1620, you can see it all on the Saturday Unlimited WTMJ Talking text line. Trend, T-R-E-N-D. And it's great. There's all kinds of stuff.
I mean, we truly talked about 4 of about 30 things
Yeah,
that I
but
listed
you got
out.
'em all.
Whether you like arts, whether you like live music. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Happy festival weekend
And
here
then
in
the
Milwaukee.
South Shore Frolics as well.
Oh, gosh.
Not true. That's done. We haven't done that in a while.
I was like, how did I
is it
miss that?
Frolics
I
or
got the
Frolic?
Whitefish Bay Art Fair. Okay.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you. Truly just some of the fun things that are going on around Wisconsin. Not sure how much longer you and I are going to hang out together. I'm Sandy Max of What's on Tap here on WTMJ. We will check back in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team at 6:10 to find out the update for the weather in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to see just how soon we can get that Brewers and Pirates game going. But in the meantime, we will keep you updated and informed. Stay with us for WTMJ News at 6 o'clock.
So it's about time you spruced up your home. Nothing major. You're not looking to spend a ton, but you are looking for something that'll give your quarters a little upgrade. You know, there are a lot of things you can do with glass. Simply beveling your mirrors can do wonders. You can mill out your wood cabinet doors and replace the center with attractive glass inserts, or customize them with unique handcrafted artistry, or maybe a theme. You could even install a new glass shower door and add some real appeal to your bathroom. They're all pretty affordable home improvements, and Les's Glass Service has been helping homeowners like you for just about longer than anyone in town. You probably don't realize how affordably we can help you reach your home's full potential, but we do, and we can show you countless options. So if it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Les's Glass. Les's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lesglassservice.com.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here, hoping you'll join me on Saturdays at 1 o'clock for Experience Wisconsin. We do it each and every Saturday, checking in with some of the places across our state. They're cool. They're fun. Our great state has so much to offer, and we're going to take you there. This week, we are joined by Road America and the Racine Zoo. Going to be fun. It's Experience Wisconsin. It's Saturdays at 1, right here on 620 WTMJ. Let us help plan your next trip.
Are you a fan of the Brewers and WTMJ?
Yes!
Do you want to have a cold one with your favorite hosts on a Saturday night at the ballpark?
Yes, sir.
Join us for our WTMJ Day tailgate on Saturday, August 29th for a game against the Rangers. Presented by Big Fish Contracting and Woodman's. Enjoy food and drinks from Left's Lucky Town and a ticket to the game afterwards to snag a Jackson Churio Bowl giveaway. Register today at WTMJ.com. Your trusted and relevant source for news, sports, traffic, and weather. We are Wisconsin's radio station. News Radio 620, WTMJ, Milwaukee.
At 6 o'clock, it's 76 degrees. Tonight, some high clouds rolling in, but otherwise pleasant, a low of 64. Saturday is sunny with a high of 82. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jen Gregg. The Pentagon released a fourth batch of UFO files today, including 19 videos. News Nation's Tom Dempsey has been reviewing the newly declassified information.
This one dates back to 2020 when an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform captured this very strange moment. Zooming in on this UAP, the object described as having a darker maroonish color around 12 to 15 feet in height, traveling with the wind, noting it stayed still and did not change direction.
One document from 1949 details sightings of green fireballs near Los Alamos National Laboratory. The U.S. Department of Justice wants the city of Milwaukee to promise not to enforce its recently passed ordinance banning immigration agents from wearing masks within city limits.
In a letter written Friday, in part by interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Wisconsin, Brad Schimmel, to both Mayor Cavalier Johnson and City Attorney Evan Goyke, the DOJ asked for assurance the mask ban won't be enforced by July 17th, warning the ban, quote, raises the specter of a confrontation between local and federal law enforcement. Mayor Johnson didn't say whether the ban was enforceable when asked Thursday by WTMJ.
We're waiting to see what the city attorney's advice will be on that.
Adam Roberts, WTMJ News.
A Milwaukee County supervisor wants voters to weigh in on the nearly $900 million courthouse renovation project. Supervisor Justin Belinsky is proposing a resolution that would put a referendum on the fall ballot. It would ask voters if they would require county board approval for any additional borrowing tied to the project.
We need to make sure that the public is on board if we're going to make the largest investment in county history, and in fact, the most expensive courthouse in U.S. history.
County leaders hope to offset more than $400 million through state funding and other financing. Belinsky's proposal heads to the county board's finance committee later this month. Students at Lincoln Avenue School will relocate to Pulaski High School for the upcoming school year.
The elementary school is a total loss after a devastating fire last month. Milwaukee Public Schools leaders say Pulaski's building is the only option that allowed the entire school to stay together and is located only 1.5 miles from Lincoln Avenue. The students and staff will have separate entrances, offices, and cafeterias from the high school. Parents will not need to re-register their children, and busing will be provided if needed. Elizabeth Linton in WTMJ News.
The Milwaukee Bucks will return to full season over-the-air television for the first time in 31 years.
All preseason and regular season games will be broadcast for free on My 24 in the Milwaukee area.
We want to be in as many households in the state of Wisconsin as we can be.
Bucks President Josh Glessing says the goal is to expand the reach to all areas of the state.
Later, we will announce a broader statewide network because My 24 isn't across the entire state. So we've got other partners lined up, and we'll announce those, and hopefully not too distant future, to ensure that we get the entire state of Wisconsin.
Over-the-air broadcasts will tip off on My 24 during the Bucks Summer League game Sunday night in Las Vegas. Greg Matzik, WTMJ News.
Broadcast delays beyond the upcoming season are unclear. And IndyCar drivers make a pit stop at the Milwaukee Mile. Racers got some practice laps on the track ahead of the doubleheader race in August. IndyCar Series points leader Alex Palou.
We went through a lot of stuff where I learned a lot as a driver. I feel it's one of those tracks that you need a car that gives you a lot of confidence, but you need to have confidence in this place as well and know how to go through traffic.
Milwaukee's two-day event is second to last in the Series 18 race schedule. The weekend race is worth double the points, making it a major swing for crowning the series champion. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 6:04.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously and you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth, that's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
What's with the ladder?
And the bowling ball.
I'm testing the unsmushable Qualix Ultrafoam in Penny Mustard's Motion Sectional.
By dropping a bowling ball on it?
Among other things.
Like what?
Let's see. Kettlebell, cinder block, giant bag of sand, tractor tire, a full set of encyclopedias.
You don't have to do this.
The Qualix Ultrafoam seats in our Motion Sectionals have already been proven to stay supportive and comfortable for the life of the sofa.
Plus, it's a motorized recliner that allows you to adjust to the exact centimeter of comfort.
If you'll excuse me, these heavy items aren't going to drop themselves.
Wait, are you also dropping a dog on the sectional?
No, that's a St. Bernard to rescue me when I get trapped under all this stuff.
The forever comfortable Motion Sectional, American made with a solid wood frame and hundreds of fabric and leather options, starting at just $62.95 at Penny Mustard.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Unsmushable versions of what people want.
Penny Mustard Furnishing.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. Tonight's Brewers game has been delayed due to weather in Pittsburgh. We will have a game update at 6:10. And the Bucks lose to the Miami Heat 119-86 in Summer League today. The Bucks play the San Antonio Spurs in Las Vegas on Sunday. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, it looks like on I-43 South at the ramp from Becker Street, it looks like the right shoulder is blocked due to a crash and traffic is a bit held up over there. Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, some high clouds rolling in, but otherwise pleasant, a low of 64. Saturday is sunny and a high of 82. Sunday, a little warmer, still sunny, a high of 85. Monday, more humid and hot, a high of 90. Tuesday, hot and humid, a high of 92. In Madison, it's 81. In Green Bay, it's 78. And in Milwaukee, 75 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 6:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
Welcome to a very tiny moment of What's on Tap at the moment. It is 6:07 right now, citing Unlimited WTMJ News Time, and I am very glad to tell you that we are in touch with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team. And we are going to check in because right now there is rainy weather in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're going to get the latest update from the meteorologist to see just how soon we can get that Brewers and Pirates game going this evening. In the meantime, I will keep you entertained, updated, and informed, not only on weekend events, but other fun things that are going on. And always welcome your contributions on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line 855-616-1620. Share how you are spending your Wisconsin weekend, because this is one of those summer weekends where you can just embrace all kinds of fun. On the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, it's been fun to go back and forth with Diane, who corrected me. You know, the Swedish lawn game, it's spelled Kubb, so it looks like cub. And I watched the demonstration video. I thought it was cube. You can hear that funny pronunciation, cube. I'm told it is cube. So, but if you're interested, in Eau Claire is the U.S. National Cube Championship. That's something to be proud of, and another interesting sport to see from around the world. And it's very wooden. It involves these little sticks that you throw and you knock off other wooden blocks. So enjoy Cube. But Diane is heading down to Bastille Days, one of the best block parties ever. We are so lucky to have Bastille Days, a French celebration in Cathedral Square, happening tonight, also tomorrow and Sunday, absolutely free. And you can get your photo with the replica of the Eiffel Tower there. Always a snapshot worth having. And the Alliance Française is there, so you can learn how to speak French. That is just one of the many festivals. If you text the word TREND, TREND, text TREND to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, you will get a list of about 30 events of performances of all kinds that you can enjoy this weekend. And we are seconds away from checking in on the latest weather in Pittsburgh.
And we welcome you back to PNC Park here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Brewers and the Pirates trying to get this three-game series started eventually here tonight. One game tonight, a game late afternoon tomorrow, and then it'll be technically morning back in Wisconsin on Sunday when we first pitch for the final game before the All-Star break gets started for the Crew. We are in a rain delay here at PNC Park. The tarp is still on the field. It is not currently raining. It's actually pretty pleasant right now, but there is still more rain on the way, it looks like. According to the radar, there's certainly more rain in the area. How much of that makes its way to PNC Park remains to be seen. That's for a weatherman to tell us, and that is not what I am, despite the fact that sometimes I talk like I think I'm one. So we are still in a delay. We have gotten no update and no anticipated start time either. So that part is a little concerning, because typically you would get something if they felt really strong about when this was going to be able to get started again. And there is some guys playing catch out in that Pirates bullpen, but I wouldn't read much into that yet. The tarp is still on the field, and we are still a ways away from getting this one underway. So we'll come back and we'll talk with you at 7:45 Eastern, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. We will come back and talk with you and give you an update, and hopefully we'll have more information by then. If something changes before then, we will scramble the bat signal, and we will make sure that we get the word out as well. So for now, still in a rain delay here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, and we will talk to you in about 34 minutes from now. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to.
So we're together for just a little bit. 6:45 is when we will check back in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team. All of us want that game to happen. We're on pins and needles, so we will check back in. Hopefully the clouds will blow away. But if you do like music, and that was a wonderful choice by producer Evan Witalison to amuse us and keep us positive during the raindrops in Pennsylvania. But if you do dig music, you have several choices, and including country music. If you might have missed some of the performers at Summerfest, like Flo Rida and Tyler Hubbard, they are performing at Country Boom tonight in West Salem in La Crosse County. If that's your neighborhood, Could be fun. And there are fireworks tonight at 10:10 and again tomorrow night. If you are in that area, you're wondering what the boom is of Country Boom. Those are the fireworks. And another performer who was at Summerfest is performing tomorrow night. Tucker Wetmore will be the headliner at Country Boom tomorrow night. Also on the lineup on Saturday at Country Boom is Mackenzie Carpenter, Neil McCoy, and then Tucker Wetmore. You can hear a little bit of this music. So Country Boom happening, and another festival happening tomorrow, which has been going on since 1999, is for Christian music fans in Oshkosh. It's called Life Fest now. It's one of the country's biggest Christian music festivals, and you've got concerts, speakers, seminars, all kinds of programming at the Sunnyview Expo Center. If you're going on a road trip, about an hour and a half from Milwaukee, and if you're like, oh, that sounds like maybe kind of mellow. Oh, no, Skillet is headlining tomorrow night. And if you have ever seen Skillet, they are loud. I saw them perform after a Milwaukee Admirals game a couple of years ago, and they bring the sound. So that is Life Fest in Oshkosh. And tomorrow night is a summer show indoors that a lot of people have been waiting for. And let me see if I can pull up this sample sound for you. Death Cab for Cutie is playing at Miller High Life Theater tomorrow night. That is one of those like absolute definitive indie rock bands from the 2000s. And not only will they be playing some of their favorites, they also have new music out. So you can expect to hear good tunes from Death Cab for Cutie on Saturday at Miller High Life Theater. And you still got time. If you're in the New Berlin area, get to Maddie's Bar and Grill and see my friends, the Whiskey Bells. That country bluegrass harmony sound of Kimmy, Chrissy, and Sarah performing at Maddie's Bar and Grill tonight. Multiple Whammy Awards. And also another band that he's a one-person performer that I can highly recommend that I saw at Summerfest last year. Was so fun. Tall, Tall Trees. It turns out it's one man and his Banjotron 5000. So think about Ed Sheeran and how he loops guitar music. This is a guy who loops this electronic banjo. And I saw him at Summerfest last year on the Johnsonville stage, and he was absolutely fascinating. His real name is Mike. But Tall, Tall Trees tonight at the Cactus Club, and then tomorrow in Appleton at Gibson Music Hall. A little off the beaten path, but if you want to see something that you've never seen before, the Banjotron 5000 with Tall, Tall Trees. We will give you more entertainment options to make the most of your weekend here on What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. And we will check in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team at 6:45 to get an update on the rain delay in Pittsburgh. Stay with us here on WTMJ.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells, Ish Nala, nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ish Nala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ish Nala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars? Each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake, or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ish Nala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ish Nala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ish Nala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
Artwork, especially original artwork, can be pricey. But when you take it in on consignment from nice people like you, who are just ready to change the look of their home, you can price it right. And you'll find a lot of it at Design Exchange. Beautiful frame pieces by a number of notable artists. And new ones pop in all the time. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Now these tend to fly off the shelves. But don't worry, because our connection supplies us with a lot of them. Vintage ceiling tiles from once great old buildings in New York City that make for ultra-unique artwork. These items are definitely hard to find from anywhere else around here. So come take a look, and you'll probably find a treasure. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Rainy music for a rain delay. I'm Sandy Max on What's on Tap on WTMJ, and keeping you company till 6:45 when we check back in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team to find out the weather update in Pittsburgh. Hoping to get a game in tonight, and obviously hoping to get a victory in. So we will update you. In the meantime, I am Sandy Max with What's on Tap. If you aren't familiar with my show, it's all about culture and creativity here in Wisconsin and around the world. And when we have these summer weekends that are just chock full of fun on a Friday, I feel compelled to share with you some suggestions and some events that I know of happening around our area. And if you have suggestions, or you want to share, like, hey, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing something fun. Whether you're going to a wedding or you're having a barbecue, or if you're going to a festival, I'd love to know what you're doing. The Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line is 855-616-1620, 855-616-1620. Diane already piped in and let me know that she's going to Bastille Days, which I think is an excellent choice, a free fun festival downtown Cathedral Square Park, and we're lucky to have good weather here as compared to the rainy weather in Pennsylvania. So I love to know what you are doing, because I always say on these weekends, I can't clone myself. I want to do so many things. I can't be everywhere all at once. So I kind of live vicariously through you if you tell me, oh, I'm going to go boating on Lake Okauchee. Love to hear what you are up to on this summer weekend. Maybe you're driving north up now, wishing that you were hearing a Brewers game. But we'll check in at 6:45 to find out the update on that. Speaking of driving, if you love cars, the Iola Car Show is happening now through tomorrow. And this is one of those, it's one of those places where it's more than a car show. It's a swap meet, and you can hunt for parts if that's your bag, if you love to restore cars. And the 2026 theme for the Iola Car Show, America's Car Show and Swap Meet. That really is their theme, and they're tying into America's 250th birthday. They have red, white, and blue vehicles. They have military vehicles as some of the themed categories. And if you're going to Iola, I've always heard about this, but I haven't been yet. It's about 2.5 hours northwest near Stevens Point. So the Iola Car Show through tomorrow. And if you want to go way west and enjoy some views of the Mississippi River, Trempealeau Catfish Days is happening through Sunday, and they've got a car show. Also, live bands, a Lions Club there puts on a good party, a fishing tournament, cornhole, and a Sunday parade. And if you're like, well, you know what? I bet they've got some special food. Oh, yeah. Wild-caught catfish is served daily, which gives that very specific local flavor. And you get a chance to see the scenic views of the Mississippi River there in western Wisconsin. And how about this? Tonight and tomorrow night, if you're in Marathon City, the Wausau area, you can enjoy the Taste and Glow Balloon Festival. It is a festival built all around hot air balloons, and they've also got that festival vibe, live entertainment and food and vendors. But at 9 o'clock tonight and Saturday is when the balloons light up, and they're synchronized to music, which I think is very, it's just different. When I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, the hot air balloon race used to kick off Derby Week, and that was in the morning, and you would get up really early, and then for whatever reason, we would drive around and chase these balloons to see where they landed. This is the opposite. This is nighttime balloons. So Taste and Glow Balloon Festival in Marathon City, and they also have lumberjack shows there. And what's also happening this weekend in Bristol, they got a couple things going on. Bristol Progress Days now through Sunday all around the community. Big festival. And you know what else happens in Bristol? It's the Renaissance Fair. This is the opening weekend for the Bristol Renaissance Fair, and it is all the things that you have come to expect. Performers, jousting, comedy, music like this puts you right in that atmosphere, in that wooded atmosphere. And not only do the performers dress up, I love watching. It's people watching at its best. You can be yourself. You can show up in whatever costume you want to. I've seen superheroes there. I've seen medieval people there. It's a lot of fun. And of course, the giant turkey leg, very classic food there. So the Bristol Renaissance Fair opening. And speaking of fairs, if you can't wait until next month for the fair the Northern Wisconsin State Fair is happening in Chippewa Falls, and that is kicked off Wednesday, goes through Sunday if you want to get your fair fix, the Northern Wisconsin State Fair. And stay with us. There are more festivals to share with you and live on-stage performances to make the most of your weekend. So stay with us here on What's on Tap, and I also want to know what you're doing. Siding Unlimited, WTMJ Talk and Text Line, 855-616-1620.
For 176 years, St. Vincent de Paul Society of Milwaukee has been neighbors helping neighbors, working to eliminate poverty and hunger with compassion and dignity. When families face hard times, our volunteers step in. Over 600 trained volunteers ready to meet people where they're at, in their homes. And that's what our Neighbors Helping Neighbors home visit program is all about. Volunteers travel in pairs, listening first, then offering personalized support. They provide families and individuals with things like furniture, beds, food, clothing, and connect them to vital community resources. Help that provides stability during challenging times. These home visits don't just address an immediate need, they help create a safer, more stable future for our families and individuals in our community. Last year alone, St. Vincent de Paul Society volunteers completed nearly 11,000 home visits across Milwaukee County, serving those who need us most. Together, we are neighbors helping neighbors. To learn more about our mission or get involved, visit svdpmilw.org.
It's the weekend. Take your family to the historic Fox and Hound Supper Club for a free dinner. I just might do that. WTMJ's John Mercure here. The all-you-can-eat fish fry is fabulous. I love the perch. All other dinners are buy one, get one free, including the pecan-crusted salmon, the pan-fried walleye. They've got new items on the dinner menu. Enjoy your favorite steak, seafood, pasta, even steak and lobster, prime rib on Saturday, all of that. Your second dinner is always free. Sip on an old-fashioned. They've got over 20 bourbons and 100 wines, and that old world bar, it is so fun. You'll love the Fox and Hounds, all you can eat, Friday fish fry. All other dinners are buy one, get one free this weekend. Just off Highway 167, 2 miles east of the famous Holy Hill Shrine. The drive, the views, the Kettle Moraine, spectacular this time of year. Now serving lunch on Saturdays from 11 a.m. till 2. The all-you-can-eat Sunday brunch is magnificent. Tables are open. Call and reserve your free dinner or check it out. foxandhoundsrestaurant.com. It's the famous Fox and Hounds.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max.
Listen to the
I'm Sandy Max with WTMJ's What's on Tap, keeping you company until 6:45 when we will check in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team as I chuckle with the mandolin rain choice. Evan Witalison, the producer, in the booth with me tonight as we creep closer, hopefully, to a Milwaukee Brewers game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, temporarily delayed because of the rainy weather there. But in the meantime, it is Friday. We are making weekend plans here in Wisconsin. I'm here to help, and I'd love to know what you're up to. The Siding Unlimited, WTMJ Talk and Text Line, 855-616-1620. And Connie texted in from 920 that she just came back from the Mariners Trail in Manitowoc. Walking the dog on the trail and the beach, she said, cooler by the lake, and the pup had a blast. That paints such a picture, just being able to, that's what summer in Wisconsin is about. And Diane texted in earlier, she's going to Bastille Days. Let me know what you are up to for fun this weekend. And giving you suggestions, and if you want even more suggestions, if you text the word TREND, TREND, text TREND to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text Line, 855-616-1620, and you will get a list of even more suggestions to pique your interest. And if you want to feed your creative side, there are a few festivals to tell you about. Art Fair on the Square is tomorrow in Madison, right there on Capitol Square. Actually, tomorrow and Sunday. It's presented by the Madison Museum of Contemporary Art, and there are going to be 300 artists painting, prints, photography, sculpture, jewelry, handmade clothing, fine crafts. You think of it, it will be there. And usually about 100,000 people come to this fair over the entire weekend. So really bringing that creative energy right there. Art Fair on the Square tomorrow and Sunday. And the Lake Country Art Festival happening tomorrow in Delafield in Nagawaki Park. And this is another fun festival. You'll find live music and food and, of course, the artists will be there to browse and enjoy. And also the Whitefish Bay Art Festival is tomorrow and Sunday. And that's on East Silver Spring Drive. You will find, again, nice, walkable, pair the arts, the browsing there. And there's going to be a kids art zone and Art Fest bingo adding even more fun and gets you maybe to circulate to some booths that maybe you wouldn't have naturally been drawn to. And of course, for the kids, they can do some coloring, drawing, and face painting. So bringing out the creativity in all ages at the Whitefish Bay Art Fest tomorrow and Sunday. Keeping you updated, stay with us. We will check in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team at 6:45 to get an update on the rainy weather in Pittsburgh and see how soon we can get the Brewers game going. And we will update you on the news coming up here on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Accunet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
This is Chief Homebuyer Helper Brian Wickert. One of our senior loan consultants recently helped their first-time homebuyer client win over 13 other offers. Of course, it was a team effort with their buyer's agent, and it centered around helping our clients understand what little difference there was to their monthly payment to offer over the asking price. And again, what little difference it would make to give the sellers peace of mind that they'd still buy even if the appraisal came in up to $20,000 short. But that's not all. Our consultant also texted and called the listing agent to reinforce how well qualified our buyers were and that they could, in fact, still close even if the appraisal came in low. Your Accunet consultant will help you understand your options so you can decide how aggressive you want to be. Then we do everything possible to help you win. Don't let someone else end up sleeping in your dream home. Know your options and get your rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval by clicking on the blue button at Accunet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
Don't think twice. Call Dice.
A great way to add value and curb appeal to your home is with a new LiftMaster or CHI maintenance-free garage door. Hey, it's WTMJ's Greg Matzik. A study by Remodelers Magazine reports that the average return on investment is an amazing 82%. Garage doors rank first among all home improvement projects. To see Geiss's huge selection of doors, visit their showroom in Brookfield, or you can also visit their online showroom at geissdoors.com. Geiss has everything from alley doors to custom wood designer doors and everything in between. Remember, for all your garage door needs, you call Geiss at 262-784-4250. That number again, 262-784-4250. It's Geiss. Visit them online at geissdoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Dice.
What's on Tap with Sandy Max is back on WTMJ.
Welcome back to What's on Tap, a show all about culture and creativity, and also here to help you make the most of your Wisconsin weekend, sharing some festival suggestions and also some performance suggestions coming up after we check in with Jen Gregg from the WTMJ Breaking News Center.
Thanks, Sandy. A Wisconsin woman is suing the Milwaukee Archdiocese and St. Matthias Parish School over a former teacher's sexual abuse. Former fourth grade teacher Kevin Bulow is currently serving a 26-year sentence for sexually assaulting young girls at St. Matthias Parish School in Milwaukee in 2013, then Holy Apostles Catholic School in New Berlin. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, the principal at the time, Susan Booth, was told about the abuse, but after talking to Bulow, did not report it. The woman who filed the lawsuit is unnamed in the complaint, but was 11 years old. Wisconsin gas prices are on the rise as tensions continue to escalate between the U.S. and Iran. AAA says the average price for a gallon of regular is $3.68 across the state, up about 10 cents from last week. Average prices in Milwaukee County are $3.62 a gallon. The national average is up to $3.85 a gallon, breaking the 8-week streak of gas prices falling. And you can now watch your Milwaukee Bucks on TV for the whole season. For the first time in 31 years, the entire 2026-27 preseason and regular season will be shown statewide on My24 and its affiliates. The broadcast will start with the 2026 NBA Summer League games in Las Vegas this Sunday against the San Antonio Spurs at 8 p.m. The team is also working on a direct-to-consumer streaming service to expand access to Bucks games. You can always hear Bucks games on the radio, right here on 620 WTMJ. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, it looks like I-94 eastbound is a bit backed up over by the stadium. Traffic starts slowing down around General Mitchell Boulevard and continues to be backed up all the way to 35th Street. So keep an eye on that. Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, some high clouds rolling in, but otherwise pleasant, a low of 64. Saturday is sunny, a high of 82. Sunday, a little warmer, still sunny, a high of 85. Monday, more humid and hot, a high of 90. Tuesday, hot and humid, a high of 92. In Green Bay, it's 78. In Madison, 81. And in Milwaukee, 75 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 6:33.
When you've thrown over 4,000 innings like I have, you know joint pain isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For you, was it climbing ladders or too much heavy lifting? Hey, we're all in the same boat. But surgery, that was never my answer.
Baseball legend Roger Clemens knows there's a better way. That's QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No scalpels, no fake fixes, just real relief.
What I love about QC Kinetics, these are the most respected medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-667-5559. That's 414-667-5559. 414-667-5559.
For growing businesses, digital marketing shouldn't be a gamble. If your business needs results, not guesswork, it's time for a different approach. At Margle Media, we deliver real results for businesses in an evolving digital world. Backed by data, guided by strategy, and focused on actionable outcomes. We partner with businesses of all sizes to drive growth locally or nationwide. Set up a free consultation today. Visit us at marglemedia.com. That's MARGLE media.com.
Some days you watch the game. On WTMJ Day, you live it.
At the track,
Fire up the grill and join the WTMJ team on August 29th, or we watch the crew deliver the highlights.
we are all witnesses.
WTMJ Day is sponsored by Big Fish Contracting, Woodman's, and Left's Lucky Town.
Would you like fries with that?
We are the home of the Brewers, WTMJ.
Welcome back to What's on Tap. I'm Sandy Maggs. Thanks for hanging out with me. In 10 minutes, we will check in with the WTMJ Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team. We are in a delay as there is rain in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Anxious to get that Pirates-Brewers game going. At 6:45, we will check in with the broadcast team and find out what the latest meteorological update is there. But in the meantime, it is my pleasure to hang out with you and get you updated on culture and creativity and so much winter, Wisconsin fun. Oh, no, it is not wintertime. For example, there's a Wapaka boat ride volleyball tournament that is happening all the way through Sunday. That volleyball on the sand, that one of the most essential summer sports. And I want to say hey to 262 who texted in on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Going to Brighton Acres, which is between Fond du Lac and Oshkosh, hosting the world's largest grass volleyball tournament this weekend, the Wapaka Boat Ride Tournament. And so it used to be in Wapaka, but now it's in that Oshkosh area. And there is also, not only is there grass, but there is sand volleyball. So just the great outdoors, popping that ball around, spiking it. If you're looking for something fun to do and that's your summer sports jam, check that out. And we also have performances to recommend. The curtain's going up on 1776, the musical. This won a Tony Award in 1969. I looked it up because it was fresh to me. I was like, well, we're leaning all the way into America 250 at West Bend's The Bend Theater. The musical Maskers are bringing the award-winning musical 1776. It's very timely, and it dramatizes the debate, the humor, the stubborn personalities, and all that political tension that was behind the actual signing of the Declaration of Independence. So those historical figures that you have come to love now in a musical. 1776, the musical. And if you've never been to the Bend, that really adds an extra atmosphere. It's a restored downtown theater, started as a 1929 vaudeville building and really has its own historic charm. So just going, it's sort of like seeing a movie at the Oriental Theater where you're walking into a 1920s movie palace. This is similar, like you're really walking into history. So if that sounds like fun and you still want to stretch out your patriotic entertainment, 1776, the musical in West Bend through Sunday. And also on a patriotic note, I'm so excited about this. You might have heard the interview last week. Wisconsin Dance Theater has a patriotic ballet called A Hero's Homecoming, and it's 3 different weekends. And this weekend it's in Elkhorn at the Elkhorn Area High School Auditorium, Saturday and Sunday. So this is a ballet set in World War II. You've got dance, you've got romance and history, but it really is impressive. It's almost like watching a movie. Multi-generational dancers, but you've got professional dancers from around the country and also local dancers telling this story of 4 soldiers coming back from different branches of the armed forces and what it's like to come back and reconnect with your family and your sweethearts and that transition, which isn't always easy. 1940s jazz is played live, and one of the most magical touches to the authenticity of A Hero's Homecoming is that the costumes that the men are wearing are World War II uniforms from, maybe it's a relative, but from people in their circle who served in World War II, and they are adapted so that way, you can stretch your arm and not rip it. And so you're seeing history on stage. And what a way to honor the soldiers. So if you love to celebrate history and maybe you're like, I've never been to a ballet, this is probably the first one to go see. It's called A Hero's Homecoming, and they have discounts for veterans. They work with Vet Ticks, and it's the Wisconsin Dance Theater. It's this weekend in Elkhorn, next weekend in Wales, and then the last weekend in Manitowoc. And actually, that Manitowoc performance is at the Maritime Museum, and a portion of the proceeds for A Hero's Homecoming go to help preserve this World War II submarine. I think it's called the USS Cobia, if I'm getting that name right. I'm going from memory, but I think it's really inspiring and a really creative way to tell history and bring people together and honor those who served in World War II. And another performance to tell you about, it is the opening weekend. We played this music before, talking about the Bristol Renaissance Fair. It's Shakespeare in the Park's opening weekend. Optimist Theater is back. They've been doing this, I think, for like 2 decades now. And all around Milwaukee County parks this summer, on the weekends, you can see Shakespeare performed absolutely free and for fun. It is going to be kicking off this weekend at Wisconsin Lutheran College tomorrow, and then Sunday in Washington Park, various Milwaukee County parks, and wrapping the season in the middle of August in Hartford at the Shower Arts Center. The 2 shows, you get a double feature. Richard III with puppets and The Merry Wives of Windsor, Falstaff's Tale, the comedy, which will also include medieval music performed by Early Music, that wonderful organization keeping those musical. And it's also immersive. Like, you get to play games, you get to have trivia, you get to make your own garlands. So when you go see Shakespeare in the Park, you really get to have a fun, multi-generational experience. It's good for all ages. So that's Optimist Theater's Shakespeare in the Park opening this weekend. I am Sandy Max. It is What's on Tap. Feel free to share what your weekend plans are on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, 855-616-1620. Take a short break, and we will come back with a visit to your Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team to get the update from Pittsburgh to find out the latest on the rain delay.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Here's why you can feel confident in choosing Less's Glass to fabricate and install your new shower door or glass bath enclosure. For over 40 years, we've done thousands of them. And when you want a new and modern aesthetic added to your bathroom, you want a crew with experience behind it. We fabricate new shower doors or bath enclosures to fit any space of your bathroom, all done in-house. And that's great for quality control. It could be a neo-angle shower stall, a corner enclosure, a bypass for your tub or shower, or a heavy 3/8 inch all-glass enclosure. Any idea you have, framed or frameless, we can handle it. And when you work with a family-owned company, the buck stops here, because we're not satisfied until you are. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 46 to 48 ounce selected varieties, Blue Bunny frozen dairy dessert, 2 for $7, 24 ounce essential everyday ketchup, 4 for $5, fresh 80% lean ground beef, $4.99 a pound, fresh sweet red cherries, $3.99 a pound.
It's a long fly ball.
What?
Safe.
Every time I scan, what is happening?
A leaping grab at the wall.
Okay, fine, I'll play. Get a load of this watermelon. And here's the pitch.
Please wait for assistance.
Win Century Foods Ultimate Fan Experiences at Milwaukee baseball games. Throw out the first pitch, hold the ribbon for the Johnsonville famous sausage race, or watch batting practice from the field.
Ooh, what do I do?
Complete the entry form in Century's weekly ad and return to the store.
Oh, no, what happened here? Oh, self-checkout couldn't handle my heater. Here, I filled out my entry form. Gotta go. Have a great day. I'll go get the mop.
Enter by August 5th.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here, hoping you'll join me on Saturdays at 1 o'clock for Experience Wisconsin. We do it each and every Saturday, checking in with some of the places across our state. They're cool. They're fun. Our great state has so much to offer, and we're going to take you there. This week, we are joined by Road America and the Racine Zoo. Going to be fun. It's Experience Wisconsin. It's Saturdays at 1, right here on 620 WTMJ. Let us help plan your next trip.
You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little brick houses for you.
And we welcome you back to Pittsburgh, where the Brewers and Pirates still hoping to get game one of this series in here tonight. We have not gotten an update as of yet. Of course, we initially were told that the first pitch was going to be pushed back 10 minutes to 6:50 Eastern. That came and went. We had some rain here and there. It is mostly not raining right now. The tarp is on the field. The Pirates did have some of their pitchers out there in the bullpen, and it looked like they were going to start getting some guys ready, and then they all came back in, and we really don't have much to report yet in terms of Brewers and Pirates and an estimated time of start here tonight. So we will keep you posted as the night goes along. As of right now, the game appears to still be in effort in terms of getting this one going at some point here tonight. We just do not have anything further to pass along as of yet. So we're going to send it back to our stations. We'll come back at 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central. 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central, and we'll try to give you an update then on when exactly we can get this game underway, if we can get it underway tonight. Brewers and Pirates, game one of what will be a 3-game series. So that's the update for now. We'll talk to you again in about 24 minutes. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max.
And don't go away, because we are hanging out with you. Making the most of your Wisconsin weekend is my mission. What's on Tap is a show about culture and creativity, and we will keep you company as we find out how soon we can hopefully get this Brewers and Pirates game going. And if you hang out with me regularly, you know I have a feature called The Song You Need to Hear, which is a song that has something to do. It's always relevant. It's always topical. It's not just a wild hair because, for example, I love Duran Duran. It's not always a Duran Duran song. It really actually rarely is. It's usually a song that has something to do with some Wisconsin history or some Wisconsin moments. And there is a band that a lot of people have been looking forward to that is performing at Miller High Life Theater tomorrow night. That will be the band who has the song you need to hear. Make your guesses and then find out next on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Here's Here's why you can feel confident in choosing Less's Glass to fabricate and install your new shower door or glass bath enclosure. For over 40 years, we've done thousands of them. And when you want a new and modern aesthetic added to your bathroom, you want a crew with experience behind it. We fabricate new shower doors or bath enclosures to fit any space of your bathroom, all done in-house, and that's great for quality control. It could be a neo-angle shower stall, a corner enclosure, a bypass for your tub or shower, or a heavy 3/8-inch all-glass enclosure. Any idea you have, framed or frameless, we can handle it. And when you work with a family-owned company, the buck stops here, because we're not satisfied until you are. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
Are you sick and tired of overpriced fish fries? I am. I recommend the fish fry at the Mine Shaft Restaurant in Hartford. WTMJ's John Mercure. The haddock fish fry is all you can eat, $8.99. You'll pay twice that at other restaurants. I love the Mine Shaft fish fry. After a long week, escape from your kitchen with a cold beverage and a delicious all-you-can-eat fish fry. Desserts are buy one, get one free, and a kids menu starts at $3.99. And those kids can safely play in the world-class game room, quietly set away from the dining area while you finish up your meal. Take your family to the Mine Shaft today for the all-you-can-eat haddock fish fry at just $8.99. It's an incredible value. That's a crazy low price. The Saturday breakfast buffet is all you can eat for under $10. The Mine Shaft in downtown Hartford, lots of seating, lots of close parking. Also in Oshkosh near the EAA. Dig into that all-you-can-eat haddock fish fry today, serving from 10:30. Arrive early, beat the rush. Google the Mine Shaft restaurant and enjoy that fish fry.
Sure, first pitch is important, but real Brewers fans know the real warm-up starts in the parking lot. Join us for WTMJ Day, the fan-focused tailgate before the Brewers game on Saturday, August 29th, presented by Big Fish Contracting and Woodman's, with catering by Left's Lucky Town. Text WTMJ to 855-616-1620 right now. WTMJ Day, before the Brewers game on Saturday, August 29th. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
I'm Sandy Max, and highly anticipated Death Cab for Cutie, Saturday, tomorrow night at Miller High Life Theater. This is one of those indie bands that have really lasted and defined kind of their own genre since the 2000s. And the good news for longtime fans, they have new music, but they will mix that new music in with some of their favorites. And I did some research and I looked at set lists, and this song will be on the set list tomorrow. Death Cab for Cutie has the song you need to hear. It's Soul Meets Body. And maybe see them perform this live tomorrow at Miller High Life Theater.
Water cool. softly soaring through my atmosphere.
Death Cab for Cutie, Soul Meets Body, a song that you will hear tomorrow night on stage. Death Cab for Cutie back in Milwaukee at Miller High Life Theater with the song you need to hear. I am Sandy Max. Man, it feels good to play that. And you know how it is when concerts get announced, like, oh, all the push is like, hey, here comes the band, and sometimes months away, and then you kind of forget. So that could be a reminder for you if you had that, if you were excited when it was announced months ago. Death Cab for Cutie, Miller High Life Theater. I am Sandy Max. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am here with you because we are waiting to find out how long this rain delay in Pittsburgh is going to last. At 7:10, we will check in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team with the latest update from the meteorologists there in Pennsylvania to find out how soon we can get our Brewers and Pirates game underway, or if we can at all. Not sure what the prognosis for the weather will be. Puxatawny Phil, where is he to predict the rain? Come on now. I'm Sandy Max. Hang out with me. We will update you with the news at 7 and visit with the broadcast team at 7:10. Stay with us on WTMJ.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells, Ish Nala, nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ishnala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ishnala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars, each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake, or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ishnala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ishnala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ishnala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
So it's about time you spruced up your home. Nothing major. You're not looking to spend a ton, but you are looking for something that'll give your quarters a little upgrade. You know there are a lot of things you can do with glass. Simply beveling your mirrors can do wonders. You can mill out your wood cabinet doors and replace the center with attractive glass inserts, or customize them with unique handcrafted artistry, or maybe a theme. You could even install a new glass shower door and add some real appeal to your bathroom. They're all pretty affordable home improvements, and Les's Glass Service has been helping homeowners like you for just about longer than anyone in town. You probably don't realize how affordably we can help you reach your home's full potential, but we do, and we can show you countless options. So if it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Les's Glass. Les's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lesglassservice.com.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously and you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth, that's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here, hoping you'll join me on Saturdays at 1 o'clock for Experience Wisconsin. We do it each and every Saturday, checking in with some of the places across our state. They're cool. They're fun. Our great state has so much to offer, and we're going to take you there. This week, we are joined by Road America and the Racine Zoo. Going to be fun. It's Experience Wisconsin. It's Saturdays at 1, right here on 620 WTMJ. Let us help plan your next trip.
If you missed this.
So crazy. They were up by so much that Jackson Churio, who's a righty, came up to the dish and decided, you know what? I've never done this before. I'm going to try it from the other side.
Jackson Churio batting left-handed, smokes one out to center.
Or this.
A little more than 300 people lined up to get a moment with The Miz for a special ball signing. Take a look at my ball.
Ooh, that's really, really sweet.
I know.
Catch up on the Wisconsin's Afternoon News podcast wherever you stream. Sponsored by Diversified Wealth Strategies. Stay up to date with your trusted and relevant source in news, sports, traffic, and weather. We are Wisconsin's radio station. News Radio 620, WTMJ, Milwaukee.
At 7 o'clock, it's 75 degrees tonight. Some high clouds rolling in, but otherwise pleasant. A low of 64. Saturday, sunny with a high of 82. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jen Gregg. A woman is suing the Milwaukee Archdiocese and St. Matthias Parish School over a former teacher's sexual abuse.
Former fourth grade teacher Kevin Below is currently serving a 26-year sentence for sexually assaulting young girls at St. Matthias Parish School in Milwaukee in 2013, then Holy Apostles Catholic School in New Berlin. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, the principal at the time, Susan Booth, was told about the abuse, but after talking to Below, did not report it. Booth and school officials then did not tell families at St. Matthias or Holy Apostles administrators, who then hired Below. The woman who filed the lawsuit is unnamed in the complaint, but was 11 years old at the time. Elizabeth Linton in WTMJ News.
Artificial intelligence is increasing demand for faster, more reliable internet across Wisconsin, and broadband experts say the state has made major progress, but challenges remain. State Broadband and Digital Equity Director Alyssa Kenny.
Broadband's not just about economic development, but it's also about how we learn, how we work, how we access healthcare, how we get our information.
Kenny says about 200,000 locations still lack modern high-speed internet across Wisconsin. She says expanding reliable and affordable broadband will be key as AI, telemedicine, and remote learning continue to grow across the state. As the renovation project for the Milwaukee County Courthouse complex approaches $900 million, one county supervisor wants taxpayers to have a say.
Supervisor Justin Belinsky is introducing a resolution that calls for a referendum on the fall ballot, which would ask voters if county board approval would be required for any additional financing for the project.
I don't see why the county should just get to double our bonding, load overnight.
Belinsky agrees the aging facility needs to be updated, but the cost is ballooning.
I think even people that were sort of on board with this whole project, when they saw the price tag, I think it does give them pause. Just knowing all the other needs we have.
The proposal will go before the county board's finance committee in the coming weeks. Neil Doyle, WTMJ News.
The Milwaukee Bucks return to local TV. For the first time in 31 years, you can watch this season's games on My24 in Southeast Wisconsin. Bucks president Josh Glessing tells Wisconsin's Midday News.
Locally, we want to be in as many households in the state of Wisconsin as we can be. And this allows us, with no friction, to be in every household. And it's not just being on My24, but it is also for those cord cutters, which are the YouTube TVs and the Hulus, those people that actually have cut the cord. They can still see My24 on whatever platform they use to get games.
The broadcasts start with Sunday's Summer League game against the San Antonio Spurs at 8 p.m. You can always hear Bucks games on the radio right here on 620 WTMJ. And Festa Italiana set to kick off with a bang tonight. Festival organizer Marie Linder tells Wisconsin's Midday News.
We're having fireworks tonight and Saturday, and they're supposed to be bigger and louder because of America's 250th birthday. We got some excellent entertainment, and it's supposed to be a great weekend to come on down and celebrate all things Italian.
The celebration runs through Sunday on the Summerfest grounds. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 7:03.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously, you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth. That's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. Get sale discounts store-wide all month long. What a great time to shop for all of your Christmas needs. Get your holiday decor and so much more, along with all the great bargains we always have for you. It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
With an ever-changing inventory, you never know what great bargains you're going to be able to find at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. It makes shopping fun because the best finds are the ones you had no idea you'd even come across. And when they're at thrift store prices, it feels good. And it feels even better to know you're helping us help others. Shop St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
Time for WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers game is still delayed due to weather in Pittsburgh. We will continue to update as we find out more. The Bucks lose to the Miami Heat 119-86 in Summer League today. The Bucks play the San Antonio Spurs in Las Vegas on Sunday. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, there are no major incidents to report and traffic seems to be flowing pretty good. Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, some high clouds rolling in, otherwise pleasant, a low of 64. Saturday, sunny and a high of 82. Sunday, a little warmer, still sunny, a high of 85. Monday, more humid and hot, a high of 90. And Tuesday, hot and humid, a high of 92. In Madison, it's 80. In Green Bay, it's 79. And in Milwaukee, 75 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 7:06.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, a deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
Happy Friday evening to you. Just like you, I am waiting to find out. Do we have a Milwaukee Brewers Pittsburgh Pirates game? You're hearing my voice because there is a rain delay, and in about 2.5 minutes, we will check in with the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast team to find out the latest meteorological forecast. In the meantime, it's been very fun to share with you events, performances, ways to make the most of your Wisconsin weekend, including Festa Italiana, Bastille Days. There's the Dragon Boat Race tomorrow morning on the south end of the Summerfest grounds. So many interesting cultural things and other events to enjoy. And I would love to know what you have planned this weekend. The Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line is 855-616-1620. That's 855-616-1620. What are you doing this weekend? Are you going up north? Are you planning a party? Are you going to one of our fun festivals or seeing a show, going to a concert? Love to know what you have in mind. And it's fun to know that Pat McCurdy, he's on his way to Natty Oaks to have a show in West Dallas tonight. So if you are looking for a good time and sing-along fun, you know Pat McCurdy. He's always good for it, and he will make you laugh, and you'll get some sex and beer out of it. Sex and beer. I won't sing for you, but I can do the dance. You can also see that, too, on our WTMJ YouTube live stream. But always fun when artists come together and are having fun. And what are you doing? 855-616-1620. And if we have more time together, I promise you, I will get you, because there's a possibility if the game is delayed, we'll find out in about 60 seconds. I do have some Bob Uecker documentary behind-the-scenes stories to share with you. So I promise we will have fun if it's us hanging out together while we wait for the Brewers game to kick in. But at this time, we will send it to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to find out what the latest progress is on the weather in Pennsylvania.
And we welcome you back to PNC Park just in time to give you an update here. Brewers and Pirates will not play tonight. Tonight's game has been postponed due to incoming rain. It will be made up tomorrow at 12:05. So we'll have